Hey folks, welcome to another day, another unboxing. I have here the uleFone Armor 6 ukulele phone. Armor 6 uleFone ukulele phone. Let's just call it the ukulele phone, shall we? There it is from all sides. The top of the box has been shredded by a knife along the way somewhere in the shipping and crushed. And that's not a very good sign. There's some stickers at the bottom I'm not going to show you. And then here are some of the specs. As you can see, this is an all-screen device. IP69K, I guess, and 68. Dust and water resistant, I guess. Helio P70 octa-core processor. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage. That's pretty nice. Face and fingerprint unlock. I think it's a fingerprint on the back. Dual rear camera. It's got a 21 and a 13 megapixel. 6.2 inch full HD, full screen, basically. Wireless charging, which is also interesting. 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And Android 9 Pie, not bad. I mean, so this is selling for $299 right now on GearBest instead of $400. It's got a deal. You should check out GearBest, and I will have a link in the description below with a special deal if you're interested in getting this phone. GearBest sends me phones sometimes. As you know, most of the phones I receive are sent to me by the PR agencies of the various companies. But GearBest and I have started working together, and I'm going to be able to give you some pretty great deals through them. For example, the Xiaomi Mi 9T that I recently reviewed is really quite affordable, and there's others. So you should definitely check the description below for some really good deals, along with that $299 price for this ukulele uleFone Armor 6E. And so yeah, pretty decent set of specs, pretty mid-range, but the big claim to fame to this phone, which I'm really excited about, is that it is a rugged phone. And I'm going to Burning Man very soon. I work there every summer, and even though I do bring my regular phones for good photography, like flagship grade, you know, my Pixel, and I'll bring a P30 Pro this year from Huawei, I am looking forward to having a phone that I can, you know, kind of have all the time with me and not have to worry about trashing, right? Obviously I use cases there for my phones, but still it's best to have something really rugged. So this is cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to using this for my work there. So let's open it up. The uleFone Armor 6E, or Armor 6 basically. Ukulele phone, are you ready? Dun, da, da, da. Here we go. So at least the inside of the box is in good condition. And there's the phone. So that's a pretty big device, but obviously, you know, let's have a look in a second. This is a rugged phone, right? Remember that. So now there's a little divider action here. I guess it's, there we go. I was gonna say, is this attached to the box? With a SIM removal tool, nothing too fancy there. Then we've got some documentation, it looks like. Actually, this is a screen protector of some kind, tempered glass from uleFone 9H. Why would I do that? I'm not sure. I don't like installing my own screen protectors. But yeah, it's a tempered glass screen protector. It's pretty hard. And then the accessories for applying it. Interesting to find this in this box. But there we go. Then there's a bunch of literature, actually quite a bit of literature. There's a warranty card, a user manual, and how to charge the phone in case you're a noob and you don't know how to charge a phone. This could be interesting though. I see, look at that, dual SIM or SIM and micro SD. Pretty clever. It does, I guess, come in a red color as well if you want to be really obnoxious. Construction grade red. I wish it was yellow though if it was construction grade. But I mean, you get the impression here. This is in multiple languages. And so here is what is in the box. You've got some sort of USB-C to A adapter for on-the-go use. So you can plug another phone in here and charge it, or you can plug a thumb drive and browse it, etc. That's nice. It's a cheap adapter, but you know, Samsung and Google both ship with adapters like these, so it's nice to have one for free. And then this is a much nicer looking cable than the cheap one, and it's a USB Type-C to Type-A cable for charging. So Type-C on one end, Type-A on the other hand. It's got this nice reddish color. And then there's a headphone adapter, Type-C to 3.5 millimeter. I'm not sure if this is an analog dongle or a digital dongle. I'll let you know once I review this. But This phone does not have a headphone jack. That is definitely one of the drawbacks. And then there's a USB type A charger here. Not quite sure what the wattage is, but let's see. I don't see any writing anywhere. That's interesting. It's on this side. Here you go, folks. So check it out. I don't know how many watts. I can't read this right now, but I'm sure it's not too spectacular. But this is European prongs, of course. This looks like a European market phone. So now we've got another thing in here. What is that? It's a Spudger. I have no idea why that's in. I think it's to remove the rear cover, maybe, to put the SIMs in there. That's all I can think of. But let's find out in a second, because we're going to look at the phone now, shall we? All right, folks, there it is. The uleFone Armor 6, aka Armor 6E. So there is some iMaze down here, but here is the phone. Oh, it's heavy. Wow. And pretty manly looking. Check this out. It's butch as F. It's got screws. This is the right side, by the way. So you get volume rocker, screw, power lock button, another screw, a rubbery bumpery thing, some cover at the bottom for the Type-C port. So that's pretty damn seriously, like, feels like a totally true rugged phone, like these awesome cat phones I've been reviewing. I will link to them below. And then on the left hand side you got more screw, shock proof screw, super butch. I guess the SIM cards are in here, so I'm not sure what the Spudger was for. So there is access to the SIM and SD card slot. I'm not sure how, I guess this is where you need the tool. So let's pull that out, shall we? Now I get it. There's no removal back. I was gonna say that seemed really old-fashioned. Let's see. So here we go. Look at that. You have to have a tool. How often do you see a SIM removal tool that you don't really need? I love that it has a SIM removal tool in the divider, but nobody really needs it because all you do is this. And there you go. There's your SIM removal action. I'll put this back later. And then you've got the IP68. Dun, dun, dun. Now in the back is uleFone logo. Really nice. This is all rubberized, very strong. So there's a fingerprint sensor here, flash, LED flash, some sort of other sensor. Not sure what that is. I'll have to read up on it. Could be a color sensor. I'm not sure. Anyway, the camera has a dual camera system, 13 megapixel and 21 megapixel. I'm not sure which is which. I'm not sure if one is a tele or whatever. I think the one is just a depth assist for the others. There's no wide angle tele going on here. I'm pretty sure it's just a depth sensor. And I don't know why the pixel count is so high. Apparently it's weird because in the documentation they say it interpolates the 21 megapixel to 16 and the 13 megapixels to 8. Not sure why you do that. The front camera is up here and it's 13 megapixels. So let's remove this screen protector, shall we? Ooh, did you hear that lovely sound? You like that sound. So basically this is, I think, a notch design. You can see here there's a bit of dust around it, but there's an earpiece and that camera I mentioned, and there's a bit of a bezel down here for the bottom. So let's turn it on and see what this looks like. Oh, the power button feels pretty good. A lot of these rugged phones have really crappy control. uleFone Armor 6E, aka uleFone. And let's see, we've got Android logo. I want to see what that full screen experience looks like. Yeah, you can kind of see how the display, there you go, look at that. So it's basically, you know, they took a standard 6.2-inch 1080p display. I'm not sure if it's OLED or IPS. It needs a charge. And, you know, they basically added like almost 7mm of bezel all the way around. It's definitely like almost a centimeter of bezel down there. But hey, it's you know, shock proof and all. So that's cool. So yeah, that's it, folks. This is the uleFone Armor 6, and I'm gonna take it for a spin in the worst possible conditions at Burning Man and let you know how it works. I do a lot of access to Google Docs, kind of on the go there for my job there. So this will be great to test, like, you know, I don't have to protect this with a case or anything. Notice there was a little LED action that flashed up there, probably because the battery's low. So there's a notification light. That's also good news. I'm not going to set it up right now. Just wanted to give you the lay of the land. So again, I want to thank GearBest for this phone, GearBest is a great place to get deals on phones. Again, in the description below, there's a whole bunch of deals for some really popular phones right now. Things like a Xiaomi Mi 9T, the OnePlus 7, OnePlus 7 Pro, P30, P30 Pro. So check it out. Please buy using these links. If you're looking at buying this phone or any phone, consider supporting the channel and the podcast by clicking through these links and buying through GearBest. I would appreciate it. The more sales I make, the better phones GearBest are going to send me. For example, Asus PR doesn't have any Zenfone 6s to send me right now, so I'd love to get one, and I can get one from the folks at GearBest. But first, they want me to, play with cheaper phones like this one. So help support the podcast and support the channel by clicking through and buying your favorite phone through GearBest if possible. I'll link as many of the popular phones today in the description below. And again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends, like the video, etc. Comment in the video below. Also, remember, if you're just tuning in for the first time, you're like, who is this person? What is this unboxing action? I'm pretty well known as a tech journalist. I used to work at Engadget. I'm Tank Girl online. This is my YouTube channel, and it's a complement to my podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. It's a weekly audio podcast. You should listen to it. It's all about phones. I have some great guests on every week. mobiletechpodcast.com. We're on Google, Apple, Pocket Cast, Overcast, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and I'll also put the podcast here on YouTube, so check it out. And finally, I want to thank our sponsor, ProXPN. If you're looking for a VPN, you need to be secure. Like, I'm off to China next week, for example. I'm going to be using a VPN. So what do I use? I have ProXPN. ProXPN is a VPN for you to stay secure and private when you travel. So check it out. If you're looking for a VPN, I suggest you check them out. 50% off in the description below. There's a deal for 50% off. You should try to take advantage of it if you're looking for a VPN as you travel the world and want to stay safe out there on the internet. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos soon. Cheers, everybody.